When people start to get the value network concept and idea and begin to shift the way that they view the work as value creating networks, there are two traditional views of business that they work with and have to be resolved. Those two traditional views, of course, are the organization chart, which we're all familiar with, and the process models and flows that people have mapped out and engineered and worked with over the last 2 decades. The organization chart, back in my early naive days of thinking about organizations as networks, I was wondering for a while if the organization chart would simply go away. And I don't believe it will, and I don't believe it needs to. The organization chart provides a lot of value in that it provides structure. It provides a structure for resourcing, for budgeting, for performance review, management, for allocating resources. It provides an enormous value to the organization. What's happened, though, is we have become stuck with the org chart thinking that that's how the work happens. And it's not. As we all know, work flows between the lines and through informal networks, and processes cut across boundaries, and so that's what people are struggling with. The value network modeling, the place that the work itself intersects with the organization chart, of course, is around role. And now role is different than a job. A job might be technician level 3. But within that job, the people who actually might be playing that job have different hats that they wear, different roles that they execute from day to day. So one day they might be a project planner, the next day they might be a technical advisor, the next day they might be a strategy developer, the next day they might be a documenter, might be creating documentation. And what we've not done with the organization chart is really honor these multiple roles that people play. And with the value network, we model the work by role so that people can be allocated much more flexibly towards those roles. So the companies that are implementing value network modeling and analysis have created role taxonomies around work that complement the org chart so that people can be qualified to play certain roles and can be allocated to those roles as needed, regardless of where they might be going on in the organization. So a daily roster for an activity might have the role, the person that is going to resource that role for the day, their employee identifier, and incidentally where their home base is, what their formal job title is, and what organization they're formally assigned to. The idea is it gives people a home base, so you have a home base in a department or function where you have regular tasks to perform. But it also creates a way that people can very flexibly resource work as it happens, as it changes, and it gives that kind of agility that people are really seeking. So that's the first integration point, is to integrate value networks with organization charts through role-based resourcing. The second integration point is integrating the value networks with business process modeling, which is a whole a different way of thinking about the work. You can find the processes very easily within the value network maps. The integration is very, very natural, but there are some issues there as well. But those are the two integration points to actually bring value networks into the organization.